And we welcome back travel writer and blogger Anietra Hamper in our one-day getaway series. Anietra, where are we going this weekend?
Spring break is starting for a lot of people in the next few weeks. And I thought Washington, D.C. would be a perfect destination to sort of promote. I've done this trip myself, which is why I recommend it. So it's 6.5 hours from Columbus. If you leave on a Friday, even after school, whether it's you got kids or it's a couples trip or just solo, I've gone by myself. So what I'm saying is go plan a Smithsonian weekend. Go to D.C., it's a whole complex. If you haven't been there, the Smithsonian complex has 21 museums. Half of those are right on the Smithsonian Mall. And the best part is all of them are free. So you're spending money on gas and hotel and food, but you can spend the entire weekend just going to these museums. So there's one museum that's not free and not part of the Smithsonian, but totally worth it. And that is the International Spy Museum. It's so cool. I've been there. You'll never forget it. But I love that one too. But you've got National History Museum, Air and Space, Arts, National Zoo, Garden. So whatever strikes your fancy, you can spend a lot of time doing those things. Now, if you wanted to sprinkle some other DC things in, like the Lincoln Memorial, Potomac River, the White House tours, U.S. Capitol, those things, you can do that too. But I'd really focus on sort of one mission if it's going to be a short trip. The other reason I recommend this time of year is the cherry blossoms because we are just coming into those, right? Those are those beautiful, fragrant pink trees all around the tidal basin. And this year, the peak bloom is supposed to be between March 28th and 31st. But there is a festival that goes from like late March to mid-April that has events, parades, festivals within festivals. So it's really a very active time of year. And I also like to recommend it because you really want to get the most bang for your time in your buck. And you can do that this time of year.
There you go. Anietra Hamper's one-day getaway, D.C., specifically the Smithsonian Tours. Anietra, thank you. We'll talk again here in a couple of weeks.
Sounds good. See you, Woody.